guys, welcome back to Hearing Dog Adventures. I'd just like to start off with sending my deepest condolences to anyone affected by the New York attack this morning. I've just found out about it, so it's grim that we have to start off a video with such enthusiasm with a little bit of bad news. Hopefully any of my followers that are in America hopefully not affected or overcome what's happened fairly quickly. It's a horrible thing, we know, because as a person who lives in Manchester, Greater Manchester in the UK, we was affected by, our country was shook by a terrible bomb in an arena in Manchester, and 22 people were killed in the explosion. So we know what it's like to be so close to such atrocities that these ISIS people bring, and hopefully these ISIS will get what they deserve in due time. Apart from that, yeah, my deepest sympathies go out to anybody that's died in this, or anybody that knows anyone that's passed because of this. You have my heart, and you're in my thoughts. Let's start off with, basically we're in New Brighton in Liverpool Wallasey in the UK, and Elvis is having some time off lead and having a bit of fun. He's just running around on the sand and having time off out of uniform. This is the second attempt of doing this video now, because he's decided he wanted to do a bowel movement. So I just wanted to pick that up before continuing on. Training wise, I've not really done much this week with not being well myself. So we've been a bit lax with the training this week. His recall is doing a little bit better at the minute, but only when there's food in your pocket. I've got another review with my trainer on Friday, and we're going to look at, I'm going to speak to her about seeing if we can do the fire alarm, because we nearly had a fire in our house and the alarm was going off, and Elvis didn't really do anything because we've not trained him to the fire alarm yet. So I think the next sound on Friday is going to be the fire alarm, so keep watching for that video. Hopefully it'll be quite a positive and easy one to do for him, because it's quite important, especially for myself with having memory problems, and you know, I forget that I put things on the cooker and stuff, and obviously I need him more then. Luckily there's only a shelf in my kitchen that got burnt, nothing major, so all's good there. Like I say, we're just in Wallasey on the beach at the minute, giving Elvis a bit of a run time, free time off lead. He's just been going mad playing with shells, and you know, like he does. We just spent a couple of hours with Charlotte Hughes, which is a subscriber on my channel, with her dog Pip. We did a brief walk with the dogs, because I'm dog sitting as of Thursday. As of tomorrow. Today's Wednesday. So I'm dog sitting over the weekend with Pip. So hopefully it'll be a nice, pleasant little house with the two dogs in, playing together, keeping each other company. I'm sure Elvis will like it, because he does like his canine company. He's currently in the water at the minute. I don't know if you can see. So yeah, he's currently in the water playing. So please keep an eye on my website, this simple site one for Hearing Dog Adventures. Here he comes, the hound. Oh, he's going to see some birds now, I think, and he's going to be off. Elvis, come! Elvis! No, he's seen the birds, so he's off chasing them now, so you just have to let him run. Elvis, come! No, it's alright. Good boy! Good boy! As you can see, he got a little bit pre-distracted with the birds then, which is something that happens with him a lot, you know. Right, sit, wait, sit. Actually, I won't get you sick because it's wet. He's soaking wet through, but at least he's having a good couple of hours of just doggy fun time. They do recommend that you give your dog as many days off as you can, where they can be out with the jacket off lead and just run around and burn off any excess energy they have in them. I assume with being a Springer, no, not Springer, a Blue Roan Spaniel, show Cocker Spaniel, I assume these dogs have a lot of energy in them, so we try and let him run as much as we can, wherever possible. So I'm just currently with my little nephew at the minute, Nathan. He's just in there at the background. So yeah, oh, got a big shell. That's quite a big one. Collect that for my son. So yeah, not much to really say today. It's just Elvis getting wet, getting in the water in the sea. Hi guys, right. Obviously knowing that working dogs are in uniform or harnesses, people are aware, I think it's just more ignorance than anything, that you're not meant to distract the dogs whilst they are working. I don't mind so much if I'm not busy, but if I am busy, I will say to them, look, you know, sorry, he's working, please don't distract. So we've got our trusty little Nathan there. Say hi, Nathan. He's a dude. He really is a dude. He's going to pretend to be the passerby, asking. Well, first of all, he's just going to walk up, stroke the dog, and I'm going to tell him off because obviously he didn't ask. So I kick him up the bum. Yay! I get to kick you up the bum. Yeah. So let's get to that. Ready when you are, movie star? Can you not touch the dog, please? He's working. Okay. Okay, thank you. Elvis, sit. So obviously I was a bit stern with Nathan. He didn't ask if he could approach and stroke the dog. For all he knew, the dog probably wasn't friendly. You just don't know unless you ask. So for that reason, always ask. Even if it's not a working dog, always ask if you can stroke the dog first before going for them, because you just don't know whether they're good with children or they're good with other animals, and it's best to play it safe. As a recipient, I just sort of said to Nathan, look, you know, he's working, he's in uniform, do not distract. And that normal people do walk away and just apologise, but there are some people, like when I had Gil, called me a very rude man because this woman was constantly asking to, constantly coming up stroking the dog, and me saying to her, you know, leave him alone please, he is working, he's in uniform working, I'm busy shopping. And after like the third time I got a little bit more aggressive in my voice, like, leave him, he's busy working, you should not distract an assistance dog whilst working. And I got told that I was a very rude man for that. So this is why I'm doing this video, just because if you don't know, then, you know, hopefully you can learn by example through this video. Any working dog in a harness, a brace or a jacket should not be messed with, should not be touched without prior consent from asking the recipient first.
Can you stroke your dog?
Yeah, he's currently working, he's in uniform, but I don't mind you saying hello, I'm not busy at the minute. No jumping, dude. Good boy.
Is that it?
Right, thank you, bye.
Bye.
From that time, he did ask. I did explain that, you know, he is a working dog in uniform, but I didn't mind at that particular time him saying hello and stroking the dog. There was no safety concerns for me as a recipient. There were no safety concerns for that person wanting to stroke the dog, and there was no sort of problems with the dog sort of being distracted doing that. So hopefully you'll find this video quite helpful. Yet again, not everybody that has a service dog does like the dog being messed with whilst they are in uniform and working. So always be nice and polite if somebody says no, because they probably don't mean no as You know, they're just worried that the dog might not work to its full potential whilst being distracted. So bear that in mind, guys. And just a reminder that Poppy Appeal is now out, so please show your support and buy a poppy. Donate as much as you can, because every penny helps. And if you're watching this, please try and donate to Hearing Dog Adventures, Hearing Dogs for Deaf People as well. Just search Hearing Dogs for Deaf People London or Yorkshire and you'll find them. And until then, have a good day, guys. Wherever you are, keep smiling.